Hello, this is Karen. How are you? Welcome to this live session for Peace Revolution. I'm a mindfulness and meditation instructor, and it's a pleasure for me to be part of this initiative. Today, I'm very happy because I'm able to talk about yoga, the yoga journey. And a few months ago, I wrote an article about yoga as well. Hi, Victor. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And I would like to share this article with you all. So in the description of the Facebook Live, you will find a link that takes you to this article that I wrote in English, and it's called The 7 Steps for a Yogi Path. So I will elaborate a little bit on each of these steps, some of them, and feel free to ask any questions after the session. I will give a few minutes to Q&As, and please let me know if everything is good for you, and I will be here to answer any of your questions. So welcome everyone. If you're connecting now or later, I will guide you to the journey to yoga. And after that, I will also guide you through a meditation session. So it will be a total of 45 minutes. In case you have to do something, then try to come back in like 15 to 20 minutes so you don't miss the meditation session. Thank you, Satya from Delhi. Welcome to this session. I'm very happy to have you. Very beautiful country. So I'm ready. I hope you are ready as well. I would like to start with a simple question. Either you practice yoga already, or you never practice yoga and you just want to discover a little bit more about it. What is it? Then this is a right moment for you to bring up any questions and any comments. All right? So this information will be for everybody. In the Yogi Lifestyle, we will say that yoga, it's a personal definition, right? I am correct and you are correct. We design our own definition of yoga. For the Sanskrit definition of it, it comes from the root yu, which means union, and we will try to connect the mental level with the physical level, and for some people also the spiritual level of it. So it will be basically an integration of all the parts of ourselves. And in this way, when we are able to connect all the parts, we can also connect with the external world. So yoga nowadays has become very popular, especially in the Western, and it's known basically for the asana, for the yoga asana, which is the practice of physical postures. So it doesn't matter what is your approach, what is your intention. Yoga is a beneficial practice for everyone. So I would like to start with moral discipline, which is something that yogis consider as a very essential part of the yogi lifestyle, because we need to be able to connect with others, right? We're not alone. So in order to connect with others, we can choose between right and between wrong. Let's call it that way to simplify things. So you can always design if you prefer to be happy and grateful and present, or you want to be in angry, hatred, or negativity all the time. So it's basically the state of the mind, the mindset that you decide to have in this present moment. So these codes or conducts will lead us to have good thoughts, good speech, and good actions, so we can connect in a proper way with others. All right? Then the second one will be the posture or the asana. As I mentioned before, this it's a very important part of the yoga practice. Not everyone is able to practice yoga in a physical level. Perhaps there is many postures called restorative postures, which are able to basically everyone. So in this little part of yoga, I would like to mention Patanjali, which is a sage from India. And he is the one in charge to spread the yoga asana in the world, basically. And Patanjali wrote a small book called the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, which are small sentences that talk about the yogi lifestyle in all levels. It talks about the conducts, the moral conducts. It talks about the yoga asana, the breathing, the meditation, the state of consciousness. So it's highly recommended that you read about Patanjali, which is a good reference. You can find any information in Google, but if you go to Patanjali, for sure you will get the proper information about yoga. So asana means in Sanskrit seat. So according to Patanjali, we are able to stay in one posture for several minutes. Okay, this is not only regardless the yoga sequence, but also regardless the meditation posture, because meditation is interconnected. It's part of the yogi lifestyle. I will elaborate later about it. But in meditation, we need to hold a posture for a good amount of time in order to attain peace, inner peace. So this is also part of the yoga asanas, how we are able to sit in this same posture for several minutes. So this we can accomplish by means of yoga. Okay? So instead of focus in one posture, we attain to have many postures that we can stay steady and comfortable for several minutes. So this is a very important part of the yoga lifestyle. In case you wonder, how do I start my yoga practice, my physical yoga practice? I will highly recommend that you search for a certified yoga instructor, because you might have some physical conditions that belong only to you. And it's important to have a guide that will help you out, accommodating these yoga poses, especially for you. If this is not possible, because I understand we not always have this possibility, you can search for the 5 Tibetan rituals for eternal youth. There is also a book about it. And this is a very simple practice that most of people can perform without a yoga instructor. But I recommend you to go to Google and you find the rituals, you read about them, and after you read about them, you feel free to practice on your own. If it's something you can do, this brings amazing benefits for your physical and mental state. So in my personal opinion, I will recommend you this sequence to start with, or either join a yoga class in your community, which I believe there are plenty all around the globe, which I'm very happy about it. Okay, so the next part will be the breathing techniques. For breathing, in Sanskrit, is called pranayama. Pranayama is the science of breathing, as We all know without breathing, we no longer exist. But the point is that we normally don't bring awareness to our breath. So in yoga, we basically bring awareness to our breath, and we also perform different pranayama exercises for different purposes. For example, one of my favorites is one called Chandra Vedana Pranayama, which is performed only by the left nostril. And the purpose of this technique is cooling our body. It's related to the energy of the moon. So as you can tell, every exercise will bring certain benefits to you. So in this practice of pranayama is where we can find this freedom, okay? This moment of steadiness, this moment of awareness to the present. And this is a very important part of a yogi, being in the present moment through the breath. So the breathing will also help with the asana, will also help with the meditation. I will also help you with the day-and-day life challenges that you have. For example, people that suffer from anxiety and stress, which are common diseases nowadays, they can practice some pranayama exercises in order to calm down in certain moments and let go and start again. Okay, so breathing is essential practice for yoga, and I highly recommend you to also bring the awareness to the breath. We will do an exercise today during the guided meditation, so if you want to learn, I invite you to do this session with me today. You can ask me anything afterwards. The next point I would like to talk about is the yogi eating. Okay, this is not something which I specialize in a sense that I received some courses about it, but not a full certification about food. So all I can give you is an overall idea that how this yogi eating should be. Okay, so the type of food that we eat makes a huge difference in our lifestyle. As they say, you are what you eat, and it's true, believe me. So if we just bring to ourselves food that enhances our inner energy, our natural source of energy, life will be more fluent in general basis. We don't have to struggle. Okay, so it's our responsibility to fulfill our food needs by bringing to our body nutrition foods, fresh fruits and natural foods that align ourselves to the energy within ourselves. You follow me? So if we see how the diet is going on nowadays, we tend to look for fast foods, pre-cooked foods that allow us to have more free time. But unfortunately, this will bring more diseases than well-being to our lives. So the quality of food that we take should be important for ourselves to stimulate our abilities, okay, to perform in a physical and mental way properly. So our diet should avoid any type of intoxicants, let's say alcohol, smoking, tobacco, or any other kind of drugs. This also includes pharmaceuticals, medication, and this also includes junk food like fats, fries, sugar, etc. Everything that comes in a package and is processed is normally not beneficial for us. So in Ayurveda, which is also a practice, medical practice in India, very important part of the medicine in India. They highly recommend to go for natural food, something that you can grow or you can buy in the market near home. You can bring and cook from those ingredients your own meals, or have somebody else cook for you, or go to a place that ensures you that they are using natural ingredients. So there is no need of fancy diets, there is no need of superfoods, or it doesn't need to be even everything organic, because organics now are very expensive. But just make sure it's natural food. It makes sure it brings you up the nutrition that your body needs. And this will only be able to accomplish with the awareness of the mind, that right and wrong decisions that we made are the key to success. So make a stop and check how is your diet nowadays, and if there are little changes that you can do to improve that in your life. All right. So they recommend to make 40% of your diet based in plants, fruits, and veggies. Animals, let's say it's not that they are bad, but they also bring memory and information that your body absorbs and make part of ourselves. So if you can consume less animal products, that will be also beneficial for you. It doesn't mean that you need to be vegan or vegetarian, but if you take a huge amount of animal products, this might also change your inner energy, your capability to connect with the higher levels of consciousness. Okay, so the next part will be heal yourself. So by this I mean that emotionally, psychologically, physically, and spirituality, we all have something to heal. Actually, I came to the conclusion that that's basically why we are here. We are all here to heal something from the past, something that we might not be aware of, but definitely we need to know who we really are. And this will happen when we start noticing what parts of ourselves don't belong to us. So normally we can carry like deep fears, self-judgments, imposed beliefs, something that our parents or our teachers or someone told us that it's supposed to be that way. For example, you're supposed to go to university, have a career, etc., etc. So those beliefs, we should really discover if it belongs to us or it belongs to someone else. These are imposed beliefs. So this will be our duty, right? To find the willpower and the courage to really recognize when something is wrong in ourselves. And it's hard, it's not an easy task, but this is a huge step for the yogi path, to really look at ourselves, look from the inside out, and see what is it that we can change to be a better version of ourselves. Okay, so the last part, but not least, will be meditation. And from now on will be basically only about meditation. Meditation will be understanding the nature of the mind. It's a practice to focus exclusively in one object at a time inside our bodies. And we stay there for long periods of time. in order to cultivate inner peace. And if you're asking, why do I need to cultivate inner peace? And this is because when you cultivate inner peace, you are able to spread this feeling, this state of consciousness to the people around you, to help and create outer peace. So the equation will be inner peace plus outer peace equal to world peace, or sustainable world peace. So this will definitely help improve our concentration skills, our clarity as well, and the emotional positivity. So meditation, it's a practice for everybody because everybody owns a mind. And the idea will be to clear our mind from negative thoughts that might turn into negative speech and might turn into negative actions. So when we are able to clear our mind and bring only positive, we can definitely be in the right path. Either you wanted to call it the yogi path or just your path through this life. Meditation is the key to accomplish most, or I might say everything that we really need, because meditation will connect us to this present moment, as well will allow us to hear our intuition and make more assertive decisions in life. So meditation will be improving this mental state so we can have an overall well-being. In today's practice, we are going to focus on cultivating the Savai feeling. Savai in Thai means happy, joy, contentment. So in this practice, we will learn how to cultivate the Savai feeling, how to connect to our center, which is located 2 fingers above the navel. And this center, which is also the center of gravity, will be also the source of inner peace. After that, we will keep and maintain the connection to the center. And finally, when we find this state of joy and inner peace, we can spread loving kindness to all. So I know it sounds like a lot, but I will review all of them step by step. Stay with me. It will last around 20 minutes. And whenever you are home, you can extend this practice as much as you need, or as much as you want. So this will be my brief introduction to the Yogi Lifestyle. Again, feel free to ask me any questions after we finish the guided meditation, or you can also send me a private message afterwards. So, hi Nimas, welcome. Hi Chao. Hi Mustafa. Hi Lucila from Argentina. Thank you. And I'm very happy to have you all with me today. So now we will start the meditation practice. We will start with adjusting our bodies. Take a sip of water if you need. Find a comfortable position. Either you're sitting in the floor with the cross-leg position, or you're sitting on a chair. Just make sure your back is straight as possible, and your neck is also aligned with your back in a straight position. In this moment, we're going to prepare ourselves for the meditation practice. So feel comfortable enough to stay here for the next 15 to 20 minutes. When you're ready, please focus your attention in one single point in front of you to the horizon and be aware of all the space around you. If you hear any dogs barking, that's here, so don't get distracted. Please come back to my voice and I will try to guide you to your center, okay? And when you're ready, you're gonna place your arms, whatever it feels comfortable, maybe in your lap. And slowly, little by little, start closing your eyes, gently and softly. I will remain with my eyes open in order to support your session. Take your time to arrive to this present moment. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. As you breathe in, take all the positive energy from the environment, and as you breathe out, release any tension, any worries, any pain. And mentally repeat, I am relaxed. I am relaxed. I am relaxed. And I invite you to scan all your body from the top of your head down to the tip of your toes. Allowing every and each part of your body to relax. Relaxing your forehead, all the muscles around your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, and even your tongue. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your chest down to your belly button. Relax your hips, legs, your knees down to the tip of your toes. Be aware of your body sensations and little by little let go all of these sensations. Imagine your body floating in a cloud. Once your body feels completely relaxed, stay there, steady, comfortable. During the session, you're allowed to make any changes to readjust your posture as many times as you need. I invite you to place a smile on your face and be grateful for this present moment. Be grateful for the opportunity to go inside, to have this moment of silence. Whatever it makes you feel happy, could be a memory, a previous action, or even a dream of yours. This will be the Sabai feeling, happy and content. Sabai, Sabai. Now I invite you to bring awareness again to your breath. Feel your breath in your nostrils, your chest, your tummy, and focus in a part of your body that feels comfortable to you. Follow your breath all the way in. See where it reaches. And then exhale slowly, gently. And please continue doing this exercise on your own. Just following your breath in and out. This space is called the breath of life. You can search for an answer of who you are only with the breath. What is left? What is in that space of yours? As you continue following your breath, I invite you to bring the awareness to the center of your body. Maybe 2 fingers above the navel inside your body, or maybe any part inside your body that makes you feel comfortable. Allow yourself to be there. Allowing the volume of inner peace to grow and grow. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go. Your body and mind are relaxed, soft, calm. Allow yourself to feel at peace, centered, equanimous. And by equanimous, I mean balanced. Nothing is missing in this precise moment. There is only your breath, despite whatever is going on around you. The inside stays equal, remains at peace. joyful. I will allow you to remain at your center. If any thoughts, worries, or distractions comes to the surface, allow them to be observing with neutrality and letting go, coming back to your center, coming back to the space, to the breath of life. How does it feel to be happy and at peace? Might be magical, might be natural. Each of us have its own way to connect to the source of these sensations. Empty yourself completely to receive. And as you cultivate these feelings, I invite you to embrace those feelings for good. They belong to you, and no one can take them away. Are you feeling peaceful? Are you feeling joyful? Now I invite you to think about someone you deeply love. Could be a friend, family member, a life partner. And I invite you to share these sensations with this beloved person. Imagine giving as the other one is receiving, with open arms and a smile on the face. As you give your heart open up for loving kindness. How does it feel to spread this love, this peace, this kindness? And when you have enough of this sensation with this beloved person, I invite you to spread this loving kindness to all sentient beings. Take your time and imagine everything and everyone around you surrounded by love, by peace. How do you imagine a world full of peace, full of contentment, when everybody is in complete alignment, when everybody is connected with those inner intentions of peace and love? Take one last moment to absorb all of these sensations. And little by little, as we come to the end of the meditation session, I invite you to bring back the awareness of your breath. Collect all the sensations in your heart. Feel warm, feel at peace. Whatever your intention is, it's already there. You did it. Feel grateful for this moment. And take a deep and long breath in and out. Reconnect with your body sensations. Move your fingers and toes. How does it feel to be alive? When you're ready, be aware of the surroundings, the sounds close and far away. Isn't it feel free, joyful, and calm? When you're confirming all of these sensations, allow your eyes to open slowly and gently to come back. Welcome back, everyone. How was your meditation session? Please feel free to share with us. If you just arrived or you've been with us the whole time, I would like to share the quote from Dalai Lama. And he says, "Be free to experience on your own what works for you or not. Whatever I share with you today is not the ultimate truth, but whatever information I share with you have been used for thousands of years in many traditions and many cultures about a yogi lifestyle. So feel free to come and bring up your own definition of yoga. Whatever you want to engage in a practice for the first time or continuing your regular yoga practice, be clear of your intentions, opening your heart to receive the grace of life and connect with the flow of the universe in the present moment by means of meditation. So now I would like to open a space for any questions if you have, and welcome Brunel and Julio from Costa Rica and Marcy. Welcome all. Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you, Victor. I'm glad you like it. As I mentioned at the beginning of this Facebook Live, in the description, I shared a link that will lead you to a blog, a Peace Revolution blog. And I wrote an article a few months back about 7 steps for a yogi path. So I'm more than happy to share this article with you. And if you have any questions, please come back to me at any time through Messenger. And I will be more than glad to help you out with your yogi journey. I'm also a certified yoga teacher, by the way. So if you have any other technical questions about yoga and yogasana or breathing or meditation, please let me know at any time. So I will close this session for today. Thank you, all of you, for joining me. And please stay attuned with Peace Revolution channel. And we will have more certified instructors sharing these sessions with you all. We hope you like it and you enjoy this time with us. So thank you so much for sharing this time with me. Bye bye.